Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, this is Rex Branster along with my sidekick, Herb Staub. We are here at the 2021 4th of July Parade in, I have to say, beautiful Coralville, Iowa.
Wonderful day. Blue skies, sunny.
It's a Chamber of Commerce Day, wouldn't you say?
I would think so.
This is beautiful. And by the way, we said good afternoon. We didn't say good morning. We're starting at 12 o'clock high.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday on the year of our Lord 2021. The 4th of July Parade is back, and we are proud to be here. This is Rex, and that's Herb, and we're going to do our best to bring this to you today, the color analyst of a parade in the Midwest. That's our job.
It's very colorful. That's what I can say.
And the first thing to start a parade, ladies and gentlemen, if you would join us, if you're watching on television or listening, we're here are the Stars and Stripes, the most beautiful sight in the world. Sponsored by Happy 4th of July. We've got the Scouts leading the parade off here. Thanks to them so much for them. They look great today. And here comes a 1943 Jeep Willys World War II era Jeep driven by Dr. Clark Ober. And boy, that's looking good. We've got the American flag there. Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. And we got the Legion Color Guard right behind.
Coralville American Legion going by. Yes, they're doing a great job, I hear. And we got some more Scouts bringing up.
Come on, guys.
Looks like Troop 2000. Now the parade's underway. Once the Stars and Stripes go by, this parade is officially underway.
It sure is.
And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call Independence Avenue in Coralville. The city of Coralville's got red, white, and blue stripe right down the middle, and it looks like $1 million, don't you think?
And we got about 100 flags on both sides. Welcome every float coming down the avenue. And speaking of floats coming down the avenue, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh.
So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we've got lots of business to talk to here today. We've got a parade going. And as you recall, we were not here last year. We had a little pandemic going on, and so the city of Coralville, in the best interest of all the people, which is what this is about, decided we did not need to have a parade, nor should we have the parade. So that's what happened here. But we're back. We're a thumbs up. Everything's looking great.
Yep.
Herb, we've got kids lined up along the street.
I've never seen such a variety of candy bags. Every kid's got a bag. I mean, there's two kids over here. They got a red circles painted on their bag so you can hit the bag with the candy.
Well, that's what it's all about. This is the Parade Americana. And flyover country, the United States, every small town should be having a parade like this. And if your town isn't, why, come on over to Coralville and join us. This is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're American history, if you think back, this year of 2021 is the 245th anniversary
245
of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And one of the things I'm thinking about, I just thought about this morning, aren't we thankful and glad that they signed the Declaration of Independence? They actually signed it on July the 3rd. They had it ready to go July the 3rd. It didn't all get signed until July the 4th. Thank God it wasn't like January 19th. Because it'd be cold out here in this parade, wouldn't it?
It could have been. It could have been.
So that's one of the things that I'm always thankful for. I don't know what you're thankful for, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm thankful they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, I would hate to be out here in the middle of winter in Iowa. That's what all I can say.
Well, we're going to do our best to bring this parade to you, and they're coming down the line. I see we had the colors go by, which is the start of every parade. And we've got some usual suspects here in this parade. We've got all new kind of groups going. We've got kids going to get run over if they don't get back. The typical parade, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think the firemen and the cops are going to clear the street as they come down in their vehicles. So we'll get everyone to step back. But these kids look at how they're chomping at the bit. They know
this parade started with the bang, Herb. This parade started with
it did. That was 15 minutes ago.
At high noon. We start on time here in Coralville. At high noon, they sent up an aerial bomb, which totally annihilated the whole crowd. We were all caught off guard, as usual.
I just want to say real quick, I drove the route this morning at 9 o'clock, and it took me 8.5 minutes just driving at speed limit to cover this route. So these people marching today in 93 degrees out on the hot pavement, well, we thank you very much for you participating. That's all I can say.
There's probably good reason to have the Johnson County Ambulance Service in the parade. They may be scooping people up here.
They may be following last, like the horse scoopers used to. So. I didn't see any animals this year, Rex. What happened? No horses?
Gosh, I don't know. I haven't either on our parade here. We've got a really interesting Grand Marshal going to be here today.
Yeah.
We got a special Grand Marshal, that's for sure, and we're going to get right to it here. That Jeep was a 1943 World War II Jeep. Now, during World War II, they decided we need a vehicle because we were going to all these special places like in the South Pacific and in Europe. We needed a special vehicle, and they put out the gauntlet, and Ford Motor Company and Willys Overland Company bid on making a Jeep. Well, guess what? Willys Overland got the bid, but they didn't have so the Army said, okay, we need 80,000 of them. Well, the Willys Overland didn't have the any way to make them, so the Ford Motor Company jumped in and they built most of them. So that's a little history there on the Jeep that went by, and here comes our parade. Right off the bat, we're going to start here with the American Legion. They went by as well. And
now we got the City of Coralville. Here comes the police department first. They went to all these new SUV-style police cars a few years ago. That sure makes sense to me.
The only problem is you can't see them when they're coming at you. They don't have the big cherry on top.
No, but you know what? When I see the front end of one of those coming the other way, I slow down. It doesn't matter.
That's what they do best. I prefer the ones that have the one cherry on top, like Andy Griffith, that you can see them coming. When I was a kid, we had
about a foot high.
The first police car in Coralville I remember was a 1955 Chevy wagon, and it said Town Marshal on the side with one cherry, and let it go with that because that was Now here comes the Coralville American Legion, Post 721. Thank you to the men and women of the Coralville American Legion veterans. Thank gosh for the veterans of our country, so we wouldn't be here today speaking English, that's for sure. We'd be speaking Japanese or German.
These guys are smart. Most of them are writing, which makes sense. But
they're doing good. They got a nice float going.
Here we go.
They got a good group out. Good for them. That's the auxiliary. They're doing just a great job here with all the kids.
And they're followed by the World War II Jeep. Look at that.
There's another Jeep. There you go. A nice Jeep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's got candy for the kids. Here comes some more scouts this afternoon. Hi, scouts. Looking good. All's well when you've got an Army Jeep and the Boy Scouts in your parade. I think you're doing great.
Got your own patrol leader.
Yes, sir.
And here we are with the Coralville Fire Department. You know that Coralville has the largest volunteer fire department for its size in the state.
Well, they've been at it a long time. I'm a former member, 20 years worth.
Yeah.
Spent many a sleepless night down at the Coralville Fire Station, that's for sure. And I never cashed a check because it's the key word, volunteer.
Yes.
And that's so thank gosh for these men and women as well. In the middle of the night, they get up and they go. They don't ask why, when, or where. They just get up and go.
Well, I was glad to see
they
finally have some blue flashing lights. That's a good thing, so we can see them. Get to the station.
Coralville adopted the black and red scheme many years ago, which is a great thing. It's reminiscent of the Chicago Fire Department, which also has black.
Coralville ladder truck number 75.
There you go. That's truck 75.
100 feet.
100-foot aerial. That means, ladies and gentlemen, it can go up 100 feet, but remember, it has to be out from the building about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is never stay above about the 6th floor. Because most big cities have a 110-foot aerial.
It wasn't long ago that we couldn't have more than 3 stories in Coralville.
That's right, and they changed that. Yeah. That's for sure. Here comes engine.
As the ladder trucks improve.
That's right, engine 71, which usually is that's a rescue vehicle. That's a hazmat.
Hazmat. Yep.
See that bell on the front there? That's a big bell with the Federal 1100 siren. That bell is a long history of the fire department, fire service in this country. You rang the bell on the way back from a fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now they rarely are doing it, but that's what they did on the way, so they could tell if the fire engine, the old steamer, was going to the fire or coming back.
I did not know
Yes,
that.
sir. This is an educational seminar here today.
And our neighbors to the north, North Liberty. North Liberty is contending now to be the second largest metropolis in Johnson County behind Iowa City. They're growing.
And that will happen because they've got some great developable land out there.
Yeah.
Much more than Coralville has to grow up instead of out.
Yes.
And North Liberty can still grow out. Boy, we've got them all done here. What's coming up here? Here comes our friends from West Branch. Boy, look at that.
That's a nice one, isn't
Engine 199.
Rescue Medical.
Wow. They're looking good here. Outstanding. Thank you. Good to see everybody from West Branch. Speaking of that, the Hoover Library is going to reopen over there.
Good. It's
back
about
open
time.
to the pub.
Yeah.
And now we've got a whole gang in from Tiffin.
Well, speaking of Tiffin, they are growing like a weed also.
They sure are. Do you think any of those kids are old enough to be firefighters? I don't think so.
If you give them a few years, Rex.
Will they be blowing bubbles out the windows when they're on the way to your fire at your home? I hope not.
Well, this generation of kids, I don't know. I got to wonder. Maybe they can talk it out.
Now, the windows are up in that fire truck. What do you think that means on a hot day?
They're smart. They got the air conditioning
I think
going.
they've got air conditioning
That's
on the back of that thing. Again, I don't know what's going on. Here's all the way from Hills. Here's a good-looking fire rescue
this
vehicle.
Brings up our yearly discussion. What colors should fire trucks be?
Well, fire trucks, ladies and gentlemen, should be red by all.
I've seen a lot of yellow, and I've seen some lime green.
And
Have you ever seen the lime green?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we've got one coming right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've done, the fire service always relies on studies, and studies show that red is not the most prevalent color that you can see. The most prevalent color you can see is lime green.
Yeah.
So Iowa City goes with the lime green. So here comes an Iowa City engine.
That's right.
So that's how it is in
Fluorescent.
history.
Fluorescent green.
It is. You can see that a mile away.
Yeah. Well, that's why all the road workers have those colored shirts on or vests. Yes. Now that spinner in the front is more than just a pinwheel.
That's
isn't it?
good old Solon. Here's Solon. Sorry, I thought that was Iowa City. That's Solon. Hi, guys and girls. Looking good. That's a nice looking truck, and I'm telling you, they were down shining on that thing all morning and all night last night. That's what firefighters do best.
These communities are all different because some of them don't have a very ready water supply. So you'll see they're carrying their own water and pumpers and so on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to have. We've got the Grand Marshal coming in, and Grand Marshal is Keith Jones, our friendly senior vice president, now retired of banking from Hills Bank. He was there for 48 years, for God's sakes. He's in a 1953 Chevy. Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Hi, Mike. Hi, gang. There they go. There's your Grand Marshal.
Yes.
Keith Jones. He's got most notably known for his genius and hilarious interpretation in the 4thFest parade. And when he was part of Hills Bank, Keith's got 4 kids and 8 grandkids, I think. 6 or 8.
They had their 50th wedding anniversary last year.
He's the real deal. Here comes Hills Bank.
Oh, that poor penny bear.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought that was Keith Jones.
Yeah.
I thought this is an imposter, Keith Jones.
There he is. He's up there.
That's Keith Jones up
they
there.
Got Keith on the. Yes,
I thought
they
Keith was
Keith
up
on
there.
The float.
Now he's back
there.
here. Boy, Hills Bank. Keith Jones ran. He's still in charge of the Hills Bank thing, but he doesn't know it. That's our Grand Marshal, Keith Jones, everybody's friend here in Coralville. What a great guy and what a wonderful family he's got. That was the Hills Bank Club.
Here comes the Extreme Arena with our hockey team, the Heartlanders.
And guess what they've got, Herb? What is that thing?
That's one of those Zamboni machines.
Invented by a man named Zamboni, as a matter of fact. That would clean the ice up there. That'll clean the ice up there at the all-new Extreme Arena. That looks great. Got the Mayor Coralville running that one. That's the all-new Heartlanders. That's our new professional hockey team, which opens in October. And so you're going to want to go down there. Here comes the city council.
Yep. Mayor Lundell was on top of the Zamboni.
He was on top of the Zamboni machine. He was running that.
Here comes the rest of the herd here.
There they are.
They got their own golf carts. Whoa, look out.
We've had an accident here. The golf carts ran into each other. Herb, I'm sorry you said there was a woman driver.
Yeah, I did not say a word. I thought I knew her for a moment. Yep. And then
hi, Lori.
They all have. You notice they have the summer reading T-shirts on. A lot of those people, and there they. And speaking of T-shirts, there goes one out the T-shirt gun. Kaboom! I never saw a T-shirt shut out before.
Thank you. Thanks, John. How you doing?
Can you chew and talk at the same time?
No, we can't.
No, we can't. Tony, how you doing, buddy? Good deal, man. Thanks, Tony. The city of Coralville here, and boy,
nice to have friends with buckets of candy.
That's
all
right.
I can say.
This is a parade, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have candy, whether they say.
Yeah.
They shot a T-shirt to the south and it blew to the north.
You know, this reading program has been going on for a long time. My kids all were part of the reading program 30, 40 years ago.
Outstanding.
It is.
It's not too many times where the city administrator walks in the parade. Hey, buddy. City of Coralville is all in. Look at that. Look at that float they've got. Red, white, and blue balloons. Just like
That's a nice one.
colonial bread. Red, yellow, and blue
Yeah,
balloons. Hey, Mike?
Wonder bread. Get it right.
That big star up there. They got the police chief. This is the real deal. This is Americana, ladies and gentlemen.
And
This
speaking of bubbles, here come the bubbles.
Here comes Don Ho and the tiny bubbles. Here comes Tiny Bubbles. Don Ho.
There's the library.
The Don Ho float, we'll call that.
Where's Ellen?
I wonder when the library reopens. They've been closed ever since the pandemic.
I thought they were pretty quickly, if not. But Karen and Ruth have 56 years of service working at the Coralville Library.
They're throwing in the towel, apparently.
That's the mother of Brian. Brian and my son Mike had the paintball store where your office is now, Rex, years ago.
Yes, that's correct. Does he owe me any back rent? I forget.
I know nothing. Coralville Center for the Arts.
The Young Footlighters. That's the younger group that get involved in thespian groups.
They
and,
did a
and
production
plays
with Annie was really good.
I see.
Remember that one.
I see. What a wonderful place. What a wonderful community amenity that is to have a performing arts center in the community. In Coralville, a town of right at 20,000. We've had that with the Jim Fawcett, who was the mayor of Coralville. We have the Jim Fawcett Theater over there.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful asset to our community. And if you can take advantage and go to some of these plays that they have, they're going to be back. There's Dick Myers.
Where's the bike? Where's the bike?
Former mayor of Coralville, state legislator, good friend to everybody, our friend Dick Myers. Good say, Dick Myers. A parade in Coralville is not the parade unless you have Dick Myers.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He always had his white suit on his
There
Harley.
you go. Iconic. He used to own Hawkeye Skelly and Skell Diner, the truck stop up there. Hawkeye Harley
Spent
was
many
his.
3 o'clock in the morning nights there, didn't you?
Matter of fact, we did. What's up, Herb?
We got the Iowa City, Coralville, and Convention Visitors Bureau.
Wow.
This year, 4thFest.
Look at that.
Folks.
Look at that. Boy,
Yeah.
there's
4thFest is September 3rd.
That'll be
4thFest.
that's at my tailgate party right there. That will be at my tailgate right there, buddy. How you doing?
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it. It's a good job. Hi, everybody. That's our friends at CVB. There. Oh, yes. Thank you.
4thFest is always that's always a great thing. Here comes Herky.
Oh, boy, yeah, what a parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got not only the Fry-Fest people, we've got Herky.
Yes, we got everybody here. Look at this.
There's Herky the Hawk and the cheerleaders. Boy, we got a real deal going. That black and gold, 100 days until our first football game.
Coming up, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Full capacity.
The cheerleaders, and now here comes the John Deere, 1947 Deere Model M in memory of their dad.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Hi, Bill. That's a 1930 bicycle there from Med Bicycle Company in Chicago, Illinois, right there. That's Bill and Dan Chia.
There's Dan.
They grew up down on 5th Street. Danny's riding about a mid-50 Schwinn with a center tank. That's his wife. With the center tank and a horn. There's the Don Slothauer Fire Department, DSFD, Don Slothauer Fire Department. He decided to get his own fire truck, so he called it the Don Slothauer Fire Department.
Why not?
I've ridden in that. I was there the day he bought that. He was
Really?
a wonderful man, head of the Coralville Public Works Department and a member of the fire department for many, many years. And that's his son Tim driving that today. And that's out of tribute to their dad, Don Slothauer. Here, oh, wow.
Quality
Look
care.
what we got going here.
You can always tell quality care is
That's a
out and about.
1955 Chevy pickup truck. You can tell because it doesn't have the split window. I know it's a 55. So there you go. It's beautiful. They got it really updated. Really looks great. When they come to your yard, you know it's a real deal, don't you?
That's right. But that's probably the best advertising anyone ever came up with.
Isn't that
Those
something?
trucks are everywhere.
There's good old quality care. They do it right. If they don't do it, windows up, I think that guy's cheating. I think
so,
they're
too.
cheating. That window should be down, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, what a crowd we've got here today. 245 years
Eric,
after those guys.
Rex, I'd hate to interrupt, but where's your wife, Michael?
My wife's not on the bus here
Is she
today.
on the bus?
Not today.
No, not on the bus. Okay.
They're doing a great job. Boy, I got a lot of people. That's from Grand Living. That's
Yes,
the
it
new
is.
retirement
senior community.
That's a nice bus. They got a nice
It is.
wrap
There
on
goes
that
a
one.
float. That's not an entry in the float. The guy
No.
got his
It's a guy and his
dog on his
dog.
little motorcycle or trike.
That's it, yes. Hope his battery holds out.
And where would I be in life without Hy-Vee?
No kidding. Boy, they always make a parade fun. A helpful smile in every aisle.
Boy, they sure do. They really got things going for themselves here, Hy-Vee.
You know, all my old Hy-Vee friends well, here's Kay. She's made it. I was going to say, most of them aren't walking
Kay,
in this
Kay
thing.
Carpenter. Hi, Kay. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And here comes Scott. Scott Snyder driving a big John Deere, a little 1025R John Deere lawn tractor.
Lansing Funeral Home.
Lansing Funeral Home. You know, I was in on the real estate thing when we put that together to bring it. We were Iowa's largest city without a funeral home until the Lansing family
Is that
came
right?
here. And now they just do a wonderful job up there. And
Holiday Road, right by the roundabout.
yes, sir. And when it comes up that someone in your family needs help like that, that's the one to go. And not last but least, but we just had a basset hound walk by. That's got to be
that poor guy. He's got short legs.
cruelty to
you know how many
punishment
steps
to
he's got to take?
animals there. Home free deliveries. Who we doing here? Home for food.
This is the food pantry. John Bowler. John. Yeah, he does a good job with that.
Now here's
This is called Houses to Homes.
Houses in the Home. You know, I just
Houses
discovered this
into
group.
Homes.
Houses in the Homes.
Yeah, it's a
You
donations.
could donate furniture to those people, and
Yes.
they wonderful thing. They make a home. They not just a house. They take furniture in the houses, and
It's a local organization for Johnson County needs.
they do a great job. They're down on 6th Avenue in Coralville. And it's a new group that I just became with when you're cleaning out a house or you think, what are we going to do with all this furniture removing? Call Houses in the Homes.
Good idea.
For free, they come and get it. Here comes Laura Sorite. She's a local real estate agent. She's driving a big Denali 4x4. And she's a local real estate agent. I have to tell you that she's just one of those agents that just works like mad. Just works like mad. That's part of the deal when you're in the real estate business. I don't know where she is. There she is over there. Hi, Laura. We got a whole big crowd here today. Good to see everybody. I thought that was Abe Lincoln. It's Uncle Sam instead.
Tall enough.
Yeah.
Here's the Coralville. I'm going to get it right. The Optimus. They're here.
There's
and they
Troop
have Troop
270.
270,
That's
which
Coralville.
is Coralville Boy Scout.
It's the
troop.
Boy
Is
Scouts
that
of
how we say
America.
it?
It's a
The
girls'
Boy
troop in
Scout,
the Boy
yes.
Scouts of America.
That's right.
Extremely successful when the Coralville
They
America
have grown a
Optimus
lot,
clubs
haven't they?
decided to Coralville Optimus Club got first in line to sponsor them. They wanted to be the sponsor. The Coralville Optimus Club goes back to 1958 in Coralville, where they were known as Friend of the Boy. And that's what it was. And they had to change their logo nationwide to Friend of the Youth because so many girls' sports. What's here, Herb?
We have the Taekwondo group is here from Anderson's, ATA Taekwondo.
You know, hey, kids, Herb just lipped off to you. Herb just said he could whoop any of you.
I don't think I could stand a chance. Maybe that one, no, not even the one in the wagon, I don't think so. She's having a bad day there.
This is great. Good job.
You know, the good thing is they're all in white. That's
marching.
one nice thing that they have a little bit of protection. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Got that right. Now, these state champion, I'm not, I don't care if man or woman carrying big clubs and sticks, they're going to I'm not messing with them.
That's right.
Taekwondo, there they go. She's a two-state champion right there.
That's right.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah.
We got Hospice of Johnson County coming up here.
Yeah, you know, this of all the people you want to clap for in the parade, it would be Hospice. They just won the Grand Marshals Award. Wow, I would think so. Holiday lights at the lake. The Grand Marshals Award. Is that right?
I think I jumped ahead.
Yeah, I think maybe you did too. Now that I look at that one,
there isn't. They're not listed.
Well, Herb, you cannot be fired from this job,
I can't.
but you're on the edge. I would tell you that right now.
They can't take my pay away either.
We're going to review your status now. You got that says Hospice of Johnson County on the back.
Oh, it does. Okay,
you're back.
You're
back.
I'm relieved.
You're back. This is the one here I think you were thinking about. excuse me, this is Kaylin Fisher from Aleppia Crager Realtors.
Yes, that's a nice. They did a
That's
nice
a nice
job
big
on the
float
truck.
with the
yeah,
with the wonderful big
that
flag.
works-
They're
that
looking
works
real
good.
good. Wow.
Thank you. Time to take a sip here. Yeah, that's a nice trailer.
Oh boy. That float just got my vote. They gave us ice cold water.
Yes.
Now
right.
we're talking here. Now we're
Okay,
talking now.
here's Genesis Church. They're in what's known as the Big White House. The Big White House.
That's a free
Up on
barbecue
12th
today.
Avenue.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
From 1 o'clock today, 1 to 3 o'clock, a free barbecue on 12th Avenue. That's on 12th Avenue in Coralville, right north of the Interstate Bridge.
Just
That
north of the
big,
bridge.
beautiful White House that everybody in town would like to own. It's owned by the Genesis Church. They're having a free barbecue today. I said the word free.
Yes, I know. Well, they will take donations. They will take
There you
donations.
There goes My Mickey Vacation
Yes.
and Travel. Terry
They
Davey.
arrange Disney Adventures, Disneyland, Walt
Thank
Disney
you.
World, Disney Cruises.
Boy,
They're your Disney connection. Now, here's a new one here.
wow.
I was impressed by this truck. Look at that.
Look at that
pink
thing. That
truck.
thing's a pink
Caitlin's Pupcakes.
cupcakes.
They make cakes and pies and
That's a pretty
what else
float.
do they make? Yeah.
That's a pretty float.
They make T-bones for dogs too. I mean, I would cakes and pies
But
for
it
dogs.
doesn't take much to get any dog eating something, so whatever
No,
they make, the
no.
dog gonna eat, for God's sake. If you're joining us today, we're in Coralville at the 4th of July parade, the 245th anniversary of the freedom of this country, the great old, good old USA.
I just flipped the page on our manual, and
But-
here's Ambition Baton Twirlers. Now they have a history of by Jessica Maxwell, 10 feature twirlers,
Boy, they've
high
got a
school
group.
and college age.
Boy, they've got a big lineup. They've got
Yeah.
30, 40 kids in there. They've all got green tops on.
As you were
and
saying, that green is the most visible.
It is, absolutely. They look wonderful.
What happens when you have 37 baton twirlers that all throw them up in the air at the same time?
It's called a near-death experience.
They caught him.
See, did you know the University of Iowa is the only university that sports department that offers a scholarship to the Golden Girl?
Golden Girl.
Yep.
That was-
So one of these girls could, and these
It
are all
could-
girls,
it
by
could-
the way.
You never would have thunk it, would
No.
you? Thank you.
They get a scholarship, and they've had many, many here. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm sorry, Carolina. Good afternoon. The bubble machine going there.
You know, we've got a number of sponsors, Rex,
Let's go right through the sponsors.
and we need to say something about them.
Tell you what, Herb, we've got the Stars and Stripes. That's $2,500 and above. Can you believe that? Great Western Bank, Mearden, Supple, Downer, and Hayes, the Watts Group, and West Bank.
And our blue level, $1,500 to $2,500 donors are the City Attorney's Office with Don Deal and Kevin Olson, Green State Credit Union, Iowa City Coralville Area Convention Visitors Bureau, Mortensen Construction, and Shoemaker Holland Professional Engineers.
You bet. And we've got Bachmar Carpet One, Barker Apartments, Jim and Jan Barnes, Rex and Michael Branstad. For God's sakes, I didn't know she wrote a check. I'm going to have to see her. And we got on and on. Now, we'll come right back to it. But right now, we better get back to the parade here
We
a little
have the
bit.
Jaguars.
Oh, there are the Jaguars. Yes, there are the Jaguars. Boy, they've got a big group here today. Big old truck here with a big
Softball team.
That's the softball team. Wow, wow, wow. I like it.
You know, the thing about softball, it lasts forever, and it's always hot. That's all I can say.
And they're having tryouts, by the way. If you'd like to make that team,
yeah.
they look like some energetic young ladies
That's
on there.
right.
They're doing a great job.
Scott Putoff there, bringing up the rear.
Was that Scott?
Scott Putoff.
That
Yep.
is Scott. There you go.
I remember when they moved the house that was at the Blue Top Inn. Remember the Blue Top Inn?
Sure.
And they had that kind of funny house that had a round room on it.
Yes.
And they took that and moved it out by the oil tanks,
Yes.
where the rest of the donated houses
Yes.
are. But they were near that Blue Top house.
Blue Top House. Blue
Yeah.
Top Motel, ladies and gentlemen, which was 7.53 acres of a little island of tranquility in Coralville. It was on 5th Street, which was Highway 6. 5th Street.
That was historic.
5th
Highway
Street
6.
is historic Highway
Yes.
6. 5th Street is officially designated by the federal government as a historic Highway 6. 5th Street in Coralville goes right past City Hall and past the old post office and the old school. That was paved in Coralville in 1921 as part of Highway 6 from Connecticut to California, right down through the town of Coralville.
You know where it ends? Right at Iowa River Power Company,
That's
right there
right.
at that
That's
intersection.
right. That's
and they're
first ed.
celebrating the Iowa River Power building this year in our parade.
Wow.
Check us out. We have the Iowa City hockey players.
This is the Iowa City Hockey. Iowa is the only community and youth hockey association serving ages 4 to 18. There are co-ed teams, girls teams, and boys teams. Member of the Association of U.S. Hockey. Iowa City Hockey promotes teamwork, respect, and sportsmanship. What 3 great attributes would you have? Wow. Boy, they got some nice looking jerseys on too.
Yeah,
Iowa City
those
Hockey.
things look a little warm.
I think they might. That kid in the parade was checking out our candy up here on the table.
Yeah.
Keep going, young
Keep
man.
your hands off. You know, the Johnson County Emergency Management educates volunteers, trains them in basic disaster skills, fire safety, light search, rescue, team organization, disaster medical. And you were saying they have to be tornado spotters.
Yep,
Is that
if you're
correct?
going to be a tornado spotter, they will train you how to teach all those things, and you can be an official tornado spotter. When they say a spotter, that's who they're talking about. These people are in on that. They're just trying to warn us ahead of time of the bad weather coming. That's why we need the community emergency management group. What's this, Herb?
Forever Green. And that's another season. Let's see, it says another powering into the season, rolling with color and style. Forever Green.
They got it.
Landscaping, nursery,
Right
lawn
here in
care.
Coralville, right up on Forever
Oh,
Green
yeah.
Road.
That's called Forever Green Road for a reason.
Yes,
That's what
it is. That's right.
Oh, here we go. I got to say hi to my buddy Gary.
All right.
Let's listen for a moment.
Here comes the Iowa City Community Band.
Gary's hiding in the 4th row there. You know, they have fun. They spend hours and hours at this service.
Just makes you, reminds you of John Philip Sousa, the master of the march. Boy, I'll tell you that.
Rex, this looks like some people you might
Classy
know.
chassis, I sure do. That's Mark, my buddy Mark driving. This is the car group, and I'm a member all over eastern Iowa. And these are the guys and men and women who host the big car cruise out at the Core Ridge Mall on the last Friday of the month.
You know, I didn't know that they are there on the Friday night cruise-ins, the last Friday of the month, April through September.
That's a fact. Now, April sometimes it's about 46 degrees.
Well, we're in July already, so
Yeah,
they'll
it
be
should
here
be
at the
doing
end
good.
of July. They got August, we got 3 more months to see these folks.
We'll be there. We'll be there. There's a big red, about a 47 Plymouth, maybe 48 Plymouth, and a Mustang GT here. Convertible with top down with some young girl throwing out candy. This is the parade, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, Phil, you see these cars, and growing up in high school, we had these in our parking lot, and we didn't know what we had.
That's a fact.
73 Plymouth, 440, Roadrunner.
Beep, beep.
That's a beauty.
That's a true story. But when I was in high school in the 60s, you should have seen the cars in the
Oh,
parking lot.
My first car was a 57 Chevy. I
Oh,
didn't know what
my.
I
I had one, too.
sold it for $50.
I sold mine for $300. I did better than you did. And the guy drove it for 5 or 6 years.
After that, I
Unbelievable.
know.
Occupational and speech therapy. Wonderful thing. They work with kids, help them on their skills. What a wonderful clinic that would be.
Autism, anxiety, ADHD.
What are we doing, John? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, you too.
Yep.
That was the
Patience
other. He
and
calls
skill.
himself the other John Y. You know, the shoe
Yeah,
John Y.
John Y.
That's the other. The other one is the other John Y. too. They've had fun with that.
Inspire Athletics, cheerleading and tumbling.
Well, I'll tell you something, Herb. Look what they're doing exercises. They're not sitting in front of a computer
No.
all day long and watching whatever movies. They are marching down the street, doing exercises, and that's what this group is. Oh, we're going to have some sort of a demonstration here. Wow.
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh! Holy mackerel, Andy. You know, I was hurt during the war, and I can't do those anymore.
I was hurt bend over putting my socks on. What do you mean during the
Tell you
war?
what, we've got Coralville's largest church coming here. We've got St. Thomas More Catholic Church. You know anything about them?
Yeah, I do. I actually belong to St. Thomas More. Congratulations, Father Chuck, 35 years in celebrating his anniversary. We have some of the best music around. I'll tell you, they do a great job.
He's been the priest there for 35.
He is St.
career.
Thomas More. Yeah, only it started in 2009 here in Coralville.
I get
but
it.
his 35th year as a priest.
My.
35th anniversary.
My.
But St. Thomas More was downtown,
Yes.
Iowa City, in a Quonset hut.
Yes, it was.
In a Quonset hut. I remember going down there in 1972.
Yeah, they've been around long time. There you go.
The first St. Thomas More Church was built by Bob Thompson. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hey, look here. We've got a tractor sneaking in on us here.
This is nice. This is it is the
Wow.
Johnson County Republicans. They got a beautiful float here. It looks like, doesn't that look like an elephant to you, Rex?
Certainly does.
Yeah,
Boy, they spent a lot of time on that. I have to
That
tell you
is.
that one.
that's a beauty.
That is red, white, and blue. I'm telling you, it's red, white, and blue. That thing is pulled by a John Deere tractor. What the heck? American flag with a John Deere tractor. I don't know how much better we can get.
That's a setup. That's all I can say.
Parade just keeps going.
Here's your friends at Serve Pro.
Serve Pro with that green color.
Yep.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Serve Pro comes to your house. They're not the guests you want at your house. If you have a choice, they show up and fire, and they show up. Hi, Brian. They show up and there's a disaster, and they do great work. Boy, they got everything going for them down here, don't they? They're really going to.
Little VW beach buggy here.
Boy, that is. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
when there's a fire, restoration, those are the people that call. You think, who are we going to call after a fire?
Yeah.
You call Brian
Serve
and his
Pro.
guys down at Serve Pro. Now, who can do that? I don't know how they do it. How do they make the basement smell good? We don't know. Here they come. There goes Allstate, the Jordan Agency.
Yep.
They've been around a long time selling insurance. Called my insurance man the other day. I wish it's not Jordan, but gotta have them, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Look at that red. That's the black
got a
SUV with the
Coralville
red, white,
shirt.
and blue flag.
Yeah.
He had a Coralville shirt on.
They're trying to think.
I
what
like
is-
that. They're doing fine. Johnson County. It's a long march. I don't care who you are, athletic you look. That's a long march. So you drove the parade out in 9.5 minutes.
And that was driving. I mean, this is an hour plus. I don't know what's the mileage on this route, Rex? You should know. You've done this forever.
Yes, I don't know that. I think I've heard over two miles.
2.23 miles.
There you go. I'm right there at a little over 2 miles.
So
what I've heard.
if you can walk at a rate of 3 miles an hour, you can get done in this route without delays. About what?
Take you a while.
How many minutes is that?
You didn't see me
It's a
volunteer to
bunch.
do that. That's why I'm in the booth. I'm upset this booth isn't air conditioned, for gosh sake. It's such a nice day. Thanks for coming. You know, we've got more sponsors than we've ever had this year, even though we thought, well, maybe we wouldn't work that good this year with the pandemic. We've got lots and lots of sponsors. We've got lots of people in the parade.
Well, you know, there's so many people that have donated and supported this parade in the up to $500 range that we can't even list them all. There are so many. And we also want to thank those in kind, including Consumers Co-op, Costco, Heartland Souls, Life Church, Kira May Photography, Papa John's Pizza, Pearson Quality Care, and Walmart. So thank you, everyone, for your support.
Yeah, and just when you think you're all done, we've got Dr. Richard and Ann Burton and Coral West Dental, the Coralville Fire Department, Police Department, Edward Jones for our good buddy Todd Nash, Gay and Chia Funeral Home. They rode by on bikes. They had to sell some of their hearses so they could get in the parade. And thank you to everybody who helps us with this parade. It takes a lot of work to put this parade together, I'm telling you. Even it's a small town, it's a small parade. It sure takes a lot of planning here for sure. Is this some martial arts, people?
Yes, it is. HIP. Now, does that mean what you're going to injure when you're old? Or is this initials for?
I guess we don't know.
Initials for.
They just had a guy break a board down there.
They brought a spectator out of the audience. The guy's, is there blood? I don't see any blood.
I don't know. He broke a board. He did something. We got a good sport done. HIP, perseverance, martial arts type of thing. And ladies and gentlemen, they're putting on demonstrations as they go. Thank you. Demonstrations as they go here. Now they're a special friend of ours because they brought something into the booth. So that's what
I think this is. I want to see what HIP means.
I don't know.
I can. Nope. Sorry.
Nope.
Still a mystery.
Okay, we've got. Looks like we've got a big crowd here. Yeah.
Now this is something you don't see very often.
That's right.
Girls in dresses.
The Studio 360 Dance of Iowa.
That's right.
360 Dance is celebrating their 5th year in Cedar Rapids. Today they're presenting the performing arts to community team. Studio 360 offers all styles of dance in young men and young women, I assume. Boy, they really got a group here today.
I wonder if Pizza Ranch is going to throw out some free chicken wings.
Are you sure that's a Pizza Ranch truck?
I think it is.
Are you sure that's Pizza Ranch? Boy, they got a great big SUV truck there. It says Pizza
Our favorite
Ranch.
Place. Thank you.
Pizza Ranch. Look at that. They got kind of a spaceship-looking thing.
I have not been up there since they remodeled, but they have a game room as well.
Well, yes, they do.
Wonderful buffet.
Yes, they do. Speaking of that, we've got to get out and support our local restaurants and all of our vendors because of, they took a year off and many of them didn't get to come back. So that's just not good. The Children's Dental Center. Is that right?
It is.
There you go. Birthday party fun.
They're having their first birthday, July 10th.
Wow.
Coming right up. First
birthday.
Year, yeah.
Nobody I feared more as a kid than the dentist.
Just the sound of that
annual checkup was
you'd start crying.
No friend of mine. Hey, here comes the O'Brien family. There's the Hamburglar, and what? There goes the Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
The O'Brien family McDonald's was established in Iowa City in 1958, with the first location on Riverside Drive. Now that was across the street from where they're at now. So if you go down there right now on South Riverside, it was across the street. There's a Subway. It's the first building.
They were in the middle of the block. They moved to the corner.
That's right. The organization now owns 22 in the state of Iowa. Dorothy O'Brien, he's the matriarch, was the first woman franchisee in the McDonald's system. Even before women were allowed to work in the restaurant, she owned one. Dorothy O'Brien, I knew her pretty well. She was a nice lady. She was the first McDonald's franchise. I did not know that.
Well, you know what? I would not make that softball team because I missed all 3 of the candy pieces that they threw at me.
I missed one.
I didn't catch any of them.
I missed one, and it was with my left hand, and I'm an old first baseman in high school, and I missed one.
I saw that one catch. That was good.
I did get one. Here comes
that was the Iowa Legends Youth.
What we've
the
got,
American Red Cross. Let's see. What we got up here is the that was the next page. North Liberty Coralville baseball softball
There we
kids.
got the crazy
now,
clown.
We were discussing this. This is the Iowa City crazy clown. This is Harold Plate.
That's Mr. Jim Burr.
And that's
false
Jim Burr
advertising.
is driving. Now here he is.
Nope, that's just the guy. That's not that Jim Burr's driving. That's Mr. Plate's son driving the car.
Okay, but wasn't he in the truck, or was that my imagination?
That was your imagination.
Yeah.
That was it. Mr. Plate's son driving that. There's State Farm people right there. Hi, Adam. There you go. You got a pickup truck loaded with kids in the parade. Red, white.
That's
Whoa,
right.
good shot, buddy. Right into the booth and stuff. Now here's the limo deal. Didn't we say this was limo?
Yeah. This is it's called. Forgive me here. I'm looking.
It's called Anamon Concierge Services, like it says on the side.
Thank you. Yeah, but I was trying to pronounce it. This is a limo service. Now look at the size of that thing.
Big old long Lincoln Continental, about 3 times as long, and they had one passenger in the back, a little kid.
Now this is for other areas of transportation needs.
Concierge services, that means you call them, they come, and on the back it says airport shuttle, weddings, private tours, special events.
If you need to get from point A to point B,
they're
the ones to see.
I think so.
Should I patent that?
There you go. Rehab, University of Iowa Health Network. Boy, we can't live without them.
Where are these guys located at?
I think they're at the University of Iowa.
That's the rehab center.
That's the rehab center. They're here in Coralville.
We have the rehab hospital, which is a 40-bed hospital, standalone hospital in Coralville.
Vietnam veteran driving that one. Yes, sir.
P.O.P. Pop.
That's the Johnny Popper, that's called. That you got a POW-MIA flags in the back. What do we have here, Herb?
I'm trying to figure that out. It says a League of Women Voters of Johnson County.
Well, I sold that lady a house.
Can't be all bad. You know, we have fireworks tonight, Rex. You know that?
We have a huge fireworks show, as always, in Coralville down at S.T. Morrison Park. In case you've heard otherwise, it's S.T. Morrison Park.
Oh, yeah.
It starts at 9:45.
West High dance team coming up here.
You bet. West High dance team.
West High. You know, how long has West High been around?
1971 or 72.
Yeah.
It was a cornfield when I was a kid, so I'm not the one to ask.
Yeah.
Boy, they got a big group, and that's the West High dance and cheer team.
Exactly.
Big group of kids out there. Good for them. Good for them.
You know, they always say fireworks are at dusk or at dark. And tonight it's supposed to be about 9:47 p.m. So
you can't go wrong going to the fireworks.
Nope.
You just can't. So it's about 9:45. Now, it's a good time to get down there sooner than that because there's all kinds of things you can do. There's a carnival down there for kids. If you don't know what your kids need to do, tonight take them to the carnival down in front of the swimming pool.
They have the food tents.
They're all ready to go. All ready to go down there, and they just take your kids down there, and you can't have as much fun as you can taking a kid to a carnival. What a wonderful day to do that. There's 100grannies.org.
Yes, it is. And following up the 100 Grannies is the Brown Deer Place bus. Brown Deer Place. You know, they've been in Coralville for quite a while. They now offer 24-hour care, retirement living, and memory care.
We've just got lots and lots of Coralville business here. Just want to get out and show people that they're still here and going strong. There's the paramedics.
Oh, Johnson County. Hey, I've been in that one.
There goes Adam 21. Yeah, you told me you're a frequent flyer in the wrong vehicle.
At least twice I can remember. I mean, there might be one other one I don't remember, but I know 2 of them.
But who did you want to see the most of all when you were in your position?
Getting out.
Getting
away.
Get the ambulance. Get you out of here. That's right.
But when you need them, they're here.
There's Outdoor Pros. Oh, my. Look at the size of that Veer chopper they got going. Hi, Kevin. How you doing? That's all the way from Solon, Iowa.
Well,
that's right.
You can tell after the Durate show, a lot of these people got all new equipment, didn't they?
Boy,
Rex?
they do.
They wore out their old stuff.
Boy, look at that chopper there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, you don't want to have you want to let go when you take something over to that thing. You want to hang on.
That's right. This is
Z102.9. Hi, we're on the radio. Z1029, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, if you have a Z102.9 sticker in your car and they pick you out, you get $100.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty van.
It says that right here in the notes.
No wonder I didn't see it.
Now, you know, besides the ambulance service, the other people that you like to see in a timely manner are Big Ten University Towing.
Yeah.
I've called them once or twice.
Well, I've been there with my hotsy-totsy fancy GTO.
Yes. Yeah.
It pooped out on the Burlington Street Bridge, and everybody I know drove by when my car
And
sitting there with the hood
They
up.
were honking and waving.
Oh,
Hello.
Big Ten Towing. I've called them before. So there I was with my fancy dancy GTO pooped out, and here I said I had to have a flatbed. I wouldn't let them tow it.
No.
So everybody I knew drove by. Hi, Rex. Nice car, huh?
Yeah, that's the one time when you see everybody you don't want to see.
That's right. You know, nobody has more fun at the parade than Rex and Herb. We're having a riot here today in Coralville at the 4th of July parade. We got a big crowd. We've got more and more floats coming. This thing is really looking good. Sure. Hi, buddy.
Thank you. DeGowan Blood Center. Thank you.
Free helmet next Friday for the kids. You can enroll.
That's at the Gowan Blood Center. They need help, ladies and gentlemen. If you're,
Yeah, you know, we've had a year where they're really low on blood donations.
there goes the Ghostbusters.
Now these are the Ghostbusters, and you know Dan Aykroyd started this nationally, the original Ghostbuster in the movie.
Wow.
So they go around and they chase ghosts. So who are you gonna call?
Do they chase mother-in-laws around? I know a lot of guys who call them. Oh
Okay.
boy, here's
Friends of an Animal Center.
Friends of the
here.
Animal Foundation. Go down to the, I'm going to call it the dog pound for lack of
Yeah.
better. Go down to the
Yeah. Rescue dogs.
Animal Center
If you
and adopt a dog,
yeah,
adopt a
yeah.
cat, adopt a senior animal. There you go. Why not? Boy, they sure give us a lot of good going. They've got dogs, and they got a couple of little bitty dogs in scooters down in baby carriages here. They got little bitty dogs.
You know, I never thought of it before, but they take donations of dog food and
You can.
all kinds of stuff. If you know,
They got
you
a
wanna help
bird,
them
or
out.
they got some kind of
Yeah,
a chicken on it.
they got a chicken there. I guess they'll take some chicken seed.
I hope the colonel doesn't go down there. Is the only problem I have.
That's well, you know, everybody's got to go sometime. So,
Who's up here?
well, now we have the Dream Dance Academy.
All
coming
right.
up.
We've got some music and some dancers. I can see that for sure.
Number 88.
Number 8, the Jones Academy of Performing Arts and Dream. The Jones Dream City recently merged together to better serve all the community. The Dream Divas, one of the programs founded by the JAPA director Nikisha Holm. Wow, look at this. Well, they went all out routine
They did.
right in front of the booth here. Wow.
All right, and then here's
this guy up.
another. We have another limo service here. NASCAR racetrack limos.
Well, that thing wouldn't make one lap, I don't think, but they sure
Yeah.
got a nice big limo. We proudly support our military veterans, don't we all? Thank you so much
Yes.
for veterans. We wouldn't be here today doing what we're doing without our veterans. Thank all of you who have served and are listening and watching in today, for sure. Our River Power Company, Old
This is
Capital
the
City
old
Roller.
Capital Roller. Oh, here goes the Roller Queens. Give these girls credit because it's a long skate.
That is a long skate. Oh, got somebody wiped out. They
Yeah, we
just,
have trick shots.
one of them laid down on the street, and the other one got big speed going, jumped over
That's
them.
right.
It's a long parade, girls. Uh-oh, we're going to do something else here.
Watch out. Coming around.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. One of them's laying prone on the street. Here comes a skater. Up over the top.
Oh!
That girl can skate. They can all skate. Big
That's
knee
right.
pads on. Wow. I like this. Here comes the solar power. Solar power is a big upcoming thing. It's already here, of course. Lots and lots of businesses now. They've kind of got it where a family or a homeowner can afford it. There's a tax credit. Not a tax write-off, a tax credit for that.
Our next door neighbor went solar. They've
Yeah.
got solar panels in their backyard.
There you go. It takes quite a long time to get a repay on that. So
Yeah.
you call down, they'll come out and figure it out how long it takes to get it back. You're going to sell your house in a year. You might not want to do it.
Yep, coming up, we have another landscape
This is
solution.
owned by the Coralville family right here. There he is, coming right in the door here.
Second year. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. He's walking with his daughter. Look at the pretty flowers they got going. Look at the blocks. You need someone to sustain the sustainable landscape solutions right there. Come to build the big block walls in your backyard. Boy, that looks pretty. He could take that to unload it, and I'd have an instant backyard.
Is that like staging? Is that what you're doing in your business?
Stage your
Staging,
yard.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Think about that. That's a whole new option.
It is.
Stage your yard
Stage your
for
yard.
your house for sale.
And then when you show up to buy it, move in, all the trees are gone, all the plants are gone. Hey, wait a minute, where'd those shrubs go? Herb, you're onto something there.
I'm thinking all the time.
Yeah, there you go. Well, tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the end of this parade. Unfortunately, I can't even believe it, but it looks to me like we've got the
Arc of Southeast Iowa coming up.
Serving children and adults in our community.
They do a lot of community service work.
1957. Do you know what business opened in Iowa City in 1957?
No. What? Tell me.
Actually, I take that in 1956. Procter & Gamble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So the ARC deals with lots and lots of challenged kids.
Well, they're serving children and adults with disabilities.
Sure. There you go.
And
there you go. They're doing a good job.
You know, there you go. Not only is she walking the parade, but she's with child.
Yes, I see that.
The other one's in the wagon.
She got more guts than I got.
Takes some dedication.
You know, their shirts are kind of pink, and that little kid walking, his skin is kind of pink. I think got to get a little heat thing going on here.
We're at a position in a 2.27 mile parade. We're at the 3/4 mile mark. So they have a long way to go yet.
Is that right?
We're not even halfway. We're not even halfway through this.
Hi, Robert. Hi, Robert. Good to see you, Robert. That's my friend Robert Schaefer. Well, these kids are having more fun than anybody, aren't they, really? That's just, they work with those kids. They get them out and try to mainstream them best they can. And a lot of them are in the parade today. A lot of it, like a lot of adult leaders with them to make sure that these kids enjoy it the best they possibly can, and they're just having a hoot. Who says you can't be in the parade? You're people sitting at home today who couldn't be here. And maybe there's some who, if you can, well, these kids are here.
That's right. Doesn't take much.
No.
All you got to do is register for the parade.
That's right.
Is there a fee to register, Rex?
No.
Did you ever find out?
No, sir. No
Not
fee
only
to
is this free to attend, it's free to participate.
Just get in. Show up.
Such a deal. Now we have the Iowa City Bruisers. These are the kids' roller derby.
They're all fired up. They all got suckers they're on. They got candy, and they're pulling a big wagon full of something. I don't know what you don't probably want to know.
Plenty of energy. Plenty of energy.
This guy's, right, he got an uphill climb, pal. It's
a long way.
You know, he could get some of those skaters to push him up that hill. I don't think you and I would do well on this hill, Herb, going up here from the rec center. It's all flat from here, and then it goes uphill. They don't care. They're young, and they don't care. So if you're young and listening, you get a lot of exercise. If you're not young and watching, sit back and relax. Let these kids do it. Paul Davis, recover, reconstruct, and restore.
If you have your property damaged by fire, wind, storms, or water.
Mold.
Yep.
Which is a big, big issue.
Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, go down to your basement and you see black on the walls. You've got mold. You need to call Paul Davis. Reconstruction.
Oh, here we are, the Johnson County Fair Queens. All right.
Well, the Johnson County Fair Queen. I'm going to be the MC down at that Johnson County Fair here in a couple of weeks.
That's coming up. You know when that is? It's July 25th through the 28th.
Well, that's when I'll be there. One of those nights I'll be on the stage down there.
And that's a free fair. There's free parking. There's no admission. I mean, you can go and pet the pigs.
Here comes the West Side Trojans. Here they are, boy.
All right.
All right. West
Trojan
High, go
baseball
West High.
team.
Okay, they can sign up for baseball. All right, need more players. They need more good players like you guys. Thank you, thank you. Boy, they had a big team there. West
That's
has
right.
hot stuff.
7 to 14-year-olds. They have 11 teams, and they're looking for
Wow,
more.
that is cool. I grew up playing baseball in this town, Little League and Babe Ruth, all that stuff. What a sport that is. What do we got going here, Herm?
Tabernacle Baptist
Tabernacle
Church.
Baptist Church.
Now, on my list, that rounds out, that's number 100. Number 100.
It says they've been in town since 1987, Herb.
Yep. They've been in almost every parade
Wow,
ever since.
good
now,
for them.
Now, what parade in July is not complete unless you have a surprise visitor? Rex, who could this be?
Well, let me see. The Easter Bunny?
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
No. It's a 4th of July. Come on, think.
The Tooth
Who
Fairy.
else?
The Tooth Fairy.
Santa.
Oh
Santa
my
and
gosh,
Mrs.
Santa Claus is here.
There they are.
I
There
hope
they are.
you're not
And
trying
they,
to.
They got a Hawkeye bucket.
I hope you're not trying to slight Mrs. Santa. That's Santa and Mrs. Santa.
I did say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the street sweeper. I can't tell you how much fun we've had. This is just about the end of the Coralville parade, the 4th of July parade on July 4th, 2021. And I think we're just about seen it all here today. We've had kids and peoples and candies and flags and tractors and all kinds of
You know the one thing
local
we didn't have,
celebrity.
Rex? The one thing we didn't have. We had no horses.
We didn't see one horse.
Not a single
Not-
horse.
not a
We
horse
need,
in
We
sight.
need to do something about that next year. We need a horse or two.
Somebody has to work on that. Here comes the street sweeper that says that's the end of the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen it all here. We thank you so much for watching and listening. It is the 245th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. They stood behind every tree, and the force was not with them. The odds were not with them, but they pulled it off. Just like what we Americans have to do, stand up and work on it. We'll see you later. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. It's been a great run today, Herb. Thank you for your
Thanks, Rex.
expertise, and whatever it is I bring, I sure have fun doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the city of Coralville and Cable Channel 5, we'll see you next time. So long.
So long.